Soccer? But it's really called football. Soccer? The creators called it football. Soccer? You know, you play it with your feet. Reading between the headlines. Soccer? But it's really called football. Soccer? Hello. Hello. Welcome back. We're back at it again at reading between the headlines. I certainly hope you have all been living football and prospering on the highest level in every way imaginable since we last saw each other. But now we're back and we're here to talk some soccer or football or calcio. I think you get the picture. We're here to talk about the game that you hit the ball with your feet in, right? I mean, that was terrible sentence structure, but you'll forgive me. This is live, okay? This was not rehearsed at all. That's an inside joke. Okay, so while I say we are going to be talking, and we means with our buddy, a good friend of the show, an exceptionally sexy screen face, Daniel Stock. And I'm going to welcome him here. Welcome, Daniel. We're here.
Hello, hello.
That's you. I hope you're audible. I think you are, though.
I should be, right? The
Yeah.
tests seem to think so.
That's true. How'd you like that intro? It wasn't rehearsed at all, right, Daniel?
Totally unrehearsed. Haven't heard any of that before.
None of it at all. I rehearsed a little bit this time. Well, what did you think? Was it a little better than usual? Maybe?
Yep. So much better.
You see, he knows who the boss is of this show. There's a boss here, and it's okay. I don't. Anyway, it's good to have you back on the show, my friend. How are you? How have you been?
Good, thanks. I would like to mention that you held off on wishing me a happy birthday last stream because you were going to do it on the day, and then you didn't.
Oh my gosh.
Completely blanked me.
How long have you been holding that in the...
I don't know. I
don't know. How long was that cat cocked in the cannon? You know what I'm saying?
Just being live here again made it pop up in my brain.
You knew you would get me this way.
Thought I'd roast you on the broadcast.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, I'll take that because you know what? It's internet worthy, right? That's the only reason why. Because other than that, you're a piece of crap, Daniel Stock. No, I'm just kidding.
But I'm a sexy screen face.
Exactly. You're an exceptionally sexy screen face. And I say that counts as alliteration because the s in exceptionally, I think it contributes. It may not be at the front of the word, but it's in the word. Right? Am I right, Daniel-san? Daniel-san, hi.
Sure. We'll go with it.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Can't be any worse than Chelsea's playing, so.
All right. I guess we do have to talk about that kind of stuff at some point, don't we? Well, yeah. At least we're like a little far removed from it, right? Right? Somewhat.
Yeah. But like I feel like I'm less stoked for this game on Sunday than I was leading into the game against Forest because my expectations have been tempered hard.
Well, yeah, and the truth is that I somewhat do fear Thomas Frank. I was going to say that, like, you know, sorry, not Thomas Frank. He's Brentford. What am I talking about? So forget I said that at all. Bournemouth is not Forest. That's for sure, right? Am I right? Bournemouth's not Forest. They're different teams. Bournemouth's in like 16th place. I mean, it's only round 5, right? But Forest is a different beast altogether. But still, I'm nervous.
That's my point, is that like I can't even expect a good result anymore from playing the worst of teams in the league. It's sad.
Yeah, we're not there. You know what? I feel like we haven't even been hearing the truth like out there. I mean, from the media, I feel like they've been going a little soft on Chelsea this time, haven't they? What do you think?
I mean, to be honest with you, I haven't heard much one way or the other, but Um,
Mm,
well, this is what I heard today. All right, and this was very interesting.
okay.
I saw a clip of out of like the most unlikely human on planet Earth that you probably forgot existed. Asmir Begovic, he played keeper for
Oh,
us.
I was
Have
gonna
you seen
bring that
this?
up. You know what? I'll tell you what. Let's pull that up because let's go to a little bit of a share screen. Okay. Now we're there. You see that, right? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. But let's pull it up and then you could talk about it, right? And this is, after all, reading between the headlines, is it not, Daniel Son?
Yes, I believe that is the name of your
So,
channel
yeah,
that I
yeah,
frequently guest on. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. And it's called that because, we used to meaning me, did everything, but we at the show used to do a little not live show painstakingly, but loved it. And I used to read between the headlines. That's what I used to do. I used to read articles. They were almost always hyperbolic, especially the headlines. It was fun. Anybody who is watching this now should go back and check some of that content out because it's actually some of it's pretty funny. At least I think so. Okay. And all of my friends. Okay.
I don't know where he's going with this, folks.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just saying I am pathetic. And my friends are the only people that like my. No, that's not true. That's not true. A lot of people like my stuff. But we're. God damn it. All right, let's go to the Osmir Begovic quote that I saw, which was embarrassing. And I thought I had it. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, ex Chelsea goalkeeper. All right, let's pull it up. You see that, Daniel, son?
Yeah, I do.
Is this what you were talking about?
Uh, I see the article, but like I watched the actual video of his rant.
Oh, okay. So, okay, go on about the rant then, and we'll get to the article.
Sure. So he just goes on to say that, I mean, obviously he's at the club
Yeah.
during a period where they were a much more respected team than now. But he's going on to saying just exactly what it says in this headline is that the squad, the players, the amount of money they spent, they literally have a mid-table squad.
Yeah, that's what it was, wasn't it? There it is. Pochettino's
Exactly.
squad is a mid-table team.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah,
That's what
yeah.
he's suggesting, that the players that they purchased are just okay. And he went on to say that at his time at Chelsea, everywhere you look around was a world class player. And now
Yeah.
they lack that. There's no world class players, and they're just a mid table side. And the supporters expect a whole lot more. And then when you're Chelsea, you don't get to rebuild. You just have to bring in more world class players. He was saying things along the lines of Chelsea used to get players in from Real Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern Munich. Now they're getting players from Brighton.
Yeah, Brighton was the.
So obviously what he says, and given their current form, it makes a whole lot of sense, right? You would be
Yeah.
hard pressed not to agree with what Asmir Begovic was saying. I think he was spot on. I think a
Especially
lot of
since he
Chelsea
was the
supporters
worst
are
player.
feeling this way. Right, and
He was
like I
probably
said,
the worst player on the team. I mean, he was our first string goalkeeper at one point. I forget.
right.
Yeah.
It
Sorry.
it, it was a weird one to see today because a very bizarre human to reemerge and to have comment on the current squad. Given he did, I don't think he had that much time at Chelsea, right? Like maybe a couple seasons,
Yeah,
if
probably.
maybe one season. I
Yeah.
don't know. Like, but obviously that's enough time for him to understand the culture at the club and have been in the dressing room with greats of the game.
Surely, and he's friends with all the guys. Like, I think he and Terry are close. I think he and
I couldn't
Terry are
speak to
close
it.
actually. Like they go out to dinner and stuff. Yeah, it's a problem, and I think he was spot on, and thereby you are spot on as well, my friend. Um, and we are a mid-table team. Like there aren't recognized names and positions, and that's okay, but it also usually means that we don't have proven talent in the side. And that's a problem. You need to have proven talent at least for in most of your side, and then you have a few people that might be projects that you think really can show up on the day. That whoever the manager is gets the inside scoop on whomever this no-name player is, and he uses his judgment to slowly integrate them into the team, as other great managers do. Pep, all the guys who know what they're doing. So like Fergie, and Begovic is right. I mean, the worst part is that even our mid-table looking side, we're not getting much luck with injuries, and now it's looking like even of all the extremely overpriced midfielders that we bought, like Romeo Flavia, what's his name? He's not. He got injured on international break. But yeah, I have it right here. Not here. But yeah, I saw that he got injured in training, and that it's looking like it's going to be a long one. So
I hadn't seen the length, but what did he injure?
what's going on? I think it was a re-injury. Well, you know what? Let's move on from this article. Let's go to another article, which was an interesting one. I'll click it right here. It got injured playing, training, whatever it is. Well, let's go through it, okay? So we've got Chelsea's winners and losers from September international break. Here we go. Winner, Cole Palmer. Still waiting for a senior call-up. Okay, well, he was playing with the under-21s. £45 million man flashed the potential, the cheapest buy we've engaged in. Flashed the potential, which convinced Chelsea to splash the cash in him. Why are they even talking to me about this under-21s? 3-0 win over Luxembourg. Luxembourg?
Bro, this feels like a soft point. Like, this feels like something you would harp over. Like, did you see how he played against Luxembourg for the U21s? The man was stellar.
And meanwhile, okay, moving on, Daniel Stock.
I feel like that's your bread and butter.
You know what? I take back the exceptionally sexy screen face comment, okay? I take it back. You son of a bitch.
I don't know. That just feels like your brand right there.
Of course, it is a little bit. But you know what? I just pick who I like, and then I just defend them endlessly. Okay. Loser, Levi Colwill. Okay. Colwill did nothing wrong. Well, okay. Nothing wrong. Why is he a loser then? Nothing wrong during the international break because he wasn't given the chance to anything. He's a loser. He's not a loser because he didn't get into the game, okay? He traveled with the team. He trained with the team. He's never started for them, has he? Or maybe he has. But, he's 20 years old. How is he a loser? That's not loser. That's winner. England did all right. So
I think he's a loser because Harry Maguire got in front of him and had an own goal.
Yeah.
I saw a post today. Harry Maguire's last 2 goals are for the other teams he's been playing. He's got his last 2 goals are own goals.
Oh my! Oh, that's just so mean. Honestly, you know what? Forget it.
You would have seen all the comments that have recently come out regarding the treatment of Harry Maguire from the press. His mother made a remark. I think he might have said something. Southgate might have said something. I feel like at least 3 statements came out regarding Maguire.
It's true though. He gets burned by the press often, and he's got a lot of good qualities as a player, honestly. So
does he? He's slow. He's a spaz. He's kind of like me out there. Scores own goals.
Oh, come off it. No, you don't.
I've definitely scored an own goal for sure.
I've scored an own goal. No, actually, I had the most embarrassing when I was in goal. Do you remember that? When I came out and it just, one of those goes over the keeper, miss it, like jumping up for it, misses it, and it bounces behind me and goes in the goal. All right, moving on.
I don't particularly remember that one, but
it never happened, actually. I just made that up. I'm a great keeper.
I don't know.
I'm a great keeper.
I feel like it happened.
I am such a bad goalkeeper. I hate it when we play big goals. I want to play small goals.
You're like, no, I can't do it. I got a wrist injury. Can't do it, guys. Sorry. Can't do it.
It was the one time I said I had a wrist injury. But yeah, I don't like to.
Really?
Bro, I need to use my hands. I don't want to. Anyway, moving on. I don't want to play keeper. Nobody wants to play keeper. So Give it up, people. Give it up. We played big goals on Monday.
This Monday?
No, was it Monday? Yeah, it was Monday. You didn't show.
Yeah, I didn't. I haven't played. I was on for Saturday, but it got canceled. Do you know why it got canceled?
No, but I showed up.
You
I,
you
yeah.
showed up. At least you live close.
At least I
So
live really close. Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. There was one other guy there, and I hope he lived close. Okay. Forget. This is not what the show is. Although it is about soccer, it is about football. So it's allowed, Daniel Stock. Okay, but moving on. Enzo Fernandez, winner. I'm glad he's winning somewhere, Daniel. Okay. He did look pretty good in our last, like, he had some great moments. Actually, I cut together a
It's your
video
most
about it.
successful short, I think.
Is it?
Or no, now it was actually still
Oh, Nicholas Jackson
it was still
gets
Jackson
bullied.
getting bullied. Yeah,
That's
I
all
think.
right. We're working on it. It'll come close. I have some. I have some loaded up that I'll put out. It's been a rough last few days, but I meant to get them out earlier. But I'll do them. All right. Enzo Fernandez, winner. Fernandez is a regular goal scorer for his country and was back on the score sheet again in September. Thankfully, he's scoring for somebody. He did score for us, but after lining up opposite new teammate Moises Caicedo and Ecuador. What? Lining up opposite new teammate Moises Caicedo and Ecuador. Fernandez put in a thoroughly impressive. Did you see this? I did not see this.
The
Okay, he's
game?
a winner. He scored a goal. Argentina won 3-0 over Ecuador. Congratulations. No, Bolivia. Not even. What?
What are you saying right now? They played 2 matches, presumably.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah. Okay. They won 3-0 over. Doesn't even say what. Okay, that's fine.
Bolivia.
Here's the loser, Romeo Flavia. Left out of the Belgian team to work on his fitness. Oh, okay. Maybe did not on internet during the break. Lavia, I called him Flavia earlier. Lavia
Multiple times.
appears to have taken a step in the wrong direction. The midfielder limped out of training midway through the international break. What training? Who's he training with us?
Chelsea, yeah.
Okay. With what appears to be an ankle injury, and reports suggest he could be facing a pretty significant spell on the sidelines as a result. Great. We buy 3 midfielders for way too much money that we don't need, and they're injured. Okay. Kendry Paez. Who the hell is that?
He's super, super young, I think, like maybe 16 or 17 or something, maybe
Okay.
18.
There may be some fans out there who aren't sure who this is. I am one of
Oh,
them. If you
yeah,
don't
he
know,
plays
you
for
better
Ecuador.
get to know. I better get to know. Okay, great. Chelsea stuck a deal to sign Paez for close to 17 million earlier this year, and the Blues are now waiting patiently for him to turn 18. Okay, in
Now I
2021. There you
remember.
go.
He's like the youngest guy to play international
Okay, he's an
since
Ecuadorian.
like Maradona.
Yeah. All right. A certain Diego Maradona, the youngest, whose record
Yeah, there
he
it
would
is.
have
Yeah.
broken during the last break if visa issues had not said otherwise. Okay. There you go. You know all the talking points. No, that's what you're here for, Daniel. That's not all that you're here for. You're also here because you're a sexy screen face.
I
And
was like
it's important.
wickedly unprepared as well. Like I've done like yeah,
Wicked.
I guess I undersold how much that I just consume just naturally during the day of just Chelsea stuff that like you say something random like, "Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about."
Jesus, where are you getting it? You know what? Once upon a time, Daniel, maybe I'll get back. I'll get back into it. It's been a way back. Anyway, loser, Mikhailo Mudryk.
Yeah, he's a loser, all right. Did you
You
see
know,
the clip where he just fell down? Kyle Walker kind of just
no, I didn't see that
bullied him.
actually. But did you see some of those runs? I mean, damn. Because obviously with Ukraine, he plays a more pivotal role, I guess, more central role.
They actually give him the
And
ball.
yeah, they give him the ball. In minutes. Yeah, he's rapid. Holy crap, I forgot how fast he is. Holy jeez. Because he's too busy not doing anything for us when he gets subbed on. But yeah, okay, he's a loser. Okay, so those are the losers and the winners. Great. That was really interesting.
We don't have too many idols, do we? Yeah, he's like
Literally,
Cole
they
Palmer.
padded that list with Cole Palmer. They're like, we ain't got anybody. What can we do? Okay, put Cole Palmer in there. He played for the under-21s. Great. He played against Luxembourg. Yeah, it was great. 3-0. Awesome.
He did a great job.
He did a great job. Okay. So, not a lot of great headlines for Chelsea in recent times. But I still imagine that we're favorites in this upcoming match. What do you think, Daniel Stock?
Um, I just feel a draw coming. Like we just suck.
A dr-
Last time I was so optimistic. Now like I said, my expectations have been absolutely destroyed.
oh
And
my gosh.
especially now after international break, we probably haven't been playing. Uh, we've been focusing on other things, international stuff. We haven't really been focusing on the team. Bournemouth probably has one player that gets called up, maybe. Who knows? Like they've probably just been practicing throughout the international break. Like I don't have too many positive things to say about Chelsea at the moment. Who knows? Maybe
Yeah,
Raheem scores a first half hat trick and we just laugh away to 3 points. The team is
true.
so unpredictable at the moment that my prediction is meaningless. They could come out playing really well, or they could come playing absolutely terrible. Like it's very unpredictable.
Yeah. I mean, especially since the gap is there of the break, and you never really know what players are going to come back playing like, and how they're going to mesh, and what's going on, how the other teams are going to come back. You know what I mean? The dynamic sort of changes whenever there's a bit of a break. It can anyway. It's not like a hard and fast rule or anything like that. Um, yeah, I hope this stream is not too okay. Um, right. So that's that. But you know what we can do is take a look at what other people are saying, and there are a few uh, periodicals that did put out some previews, betting previews, couple words about who they think's going to win and who they think's going to score. So why don't we take a look at a couple of those? Let's see what we got here. We got okay, that's not the one. Where's the next one? Here it is. Evening Standard. Okay. Reading between the headlines. Okay. We live football and we prosper. And when we do it, we're checking out the tabloids. Okay. So here's what they have to say. The pressure is on as Chelsea prepare to return to Premier League action away at Bournemouth on Sunday. Away, Daniel. Away
It's in
at
a
the
way.
Vitality Stadium. Oh, okay. Nottingham Forest in their opening 4 games has raised questions. Towards another crisis, Daniel. Are we not in a crisis yet?
We
Narrative. Okay. Albeit with the acceptance that such wholesale changes made over the summer would take time to bed in. Yeah, I've been saying it. But you know what? Asmir Begovic said it all. When Asmir Begovic said, this is a mid team. It's a mid team. I'm saying it, okay? I'm saying it. Asmir, God damn it.
let me just interject
Okay.
because it just came to me. All the articles that have been coming out are saying, come January, a certain someone is making an exit from the club. Have
Trev?
you seen?
Trev, mate?
Yes, 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 yes. That dumpster
Trevo?
fire center back that you love so much.
Dumpster fire? Where do you get off, Daniel son?
That might have been a
Dumpster
bit
fire.
harsh. Admittedly, that was a bit harsh.
Come on. Trev, mate, okay? No, he's quality. Okay, well, tell me who are the clubs that are still looking at him? All, like, huge clubs, because he's good.
Yeah, I think Hearts are looking for him
Hearts?
in Scotland.
Hey, you're going to get a lot of hate from the Scottish fans. Just saying.
Big club, real big club.
Real big club, huge
I'm
club.
kidding. No, obviously Hearts in Scotland, if that's even where they play,
Yeah,
are
it
not
is.
looking at Trevor Chalobah.
Okay.
I thought it was right, but
I think it's like Bayern, like, are still looking at him. I don't
yeah,
know.
it's of course it's Tuchel at Bayern, who's
Yeah.
but that's because they dished Pavard, right? Did he end up going to or did he
Uh,
stay?
I don't know. I don't know. Pavard. That's a good question. All right, let's look it up.
I saw
Pavard.
the sickest highlight of Pavard the other
Benjamin.
day where he was playing like left back, I guess, kind of. He cuts in and just
Yeah,
has
he
this
plays for
low,
Milan. Sorry.
yeah, this low driven, like 60-yard low driven pass, beautiful through ball to, I don't even remember who it was, but it led to a goal that was nasty.
Hmm. Well, I mean, he's a right back
I
mostly.
know, but he was, yeah,
Yeah.
I don't, he was on the left side of the field when it happened.
Mm, mm,
He's
mm. Okay. Well, anyway, we'll see what happens. Obviously, if he's not in the squad right now, then he's not doing well with us, is he? So why
Chalaba.
is yeah Chalobah?
Well, he was hurt. Is he back from injury?
That's a good point. I think you've already corrected me on that point too. All right. Well, I'm just uh the stream, the
I
stream.
heard. What's wrong with the stream?
Okay. Hopefully it's hopefully it's okay. We're good. We're good, Tech. Yeah. Okay. Let's get back. Did you want to say anything, Daniel?
Oh, I
I
was
got
just saying.
distracted by the stream. It says stream
I
health as
think
well.
I think Badia Shields back in training.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Benoit Badia
It's not that I
Shields.
don't. I like him. I like him. I think he's good. I don't think he's gonna. I mean, obviously, has nothing to do. I don't want to say nothing to do. Our defense or lack of body of shield. I don't think that's our problem right now. Our main problem.
He's
Uh,
dangerous on set pieces.
yeah, he's good. He could get us the odd goal, and help get us over the line and save some points, which is what we need right now because we are not there. But and obviously, I think everybody knows. I've been saying it since the beginning. Like even when I was positive and optimistic, I don't understand. It seems almost negligent that any top club in the Premier League or I guess Premier League, that's all, would not have a recognized, proven striker. I know it's happened before, and I know teams have done well without it. Maybe even City. I think City without a recognized striker before Holland. Did they win? I think they did win the league. Like teams do it, but like it's just negligent doing it. Like doing it is sheer negligence. So that's the problem. Now, these guys over here say that we're not in a crisis yet, but that we are veering towards a crisis and that losing to Bournemouth would be, or not even getting a victory, anything other than a victory would be crisis. Okay. Well, here's everything we need to know about the game, Daniel. We know it's at the Vitality Stadium. This time here, 2 p.m., is obviously Baltic.
9 a.m. Eastern.
Yeah, exactly. Is BST, is that Baltic Standard Time? Come on.
Is that a real time zone? Pretty sure you just made that up.
What is BST? I think it's British Summertime.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not Baltic.
It's fake. It's fake. That's fake.
Yeah.
That's
You
made
totally
up.
just manufactured that. Yeah.
I made that up.
You fabricated that time zone.
That exactly. That website was a fake. Okay.
Oh, yes, it was the website that was a fake, not the Baltic time.
Yeah, I set up that website before we started the stream. Okay, so Bournemouth versus Chelsea team news. This is from Evening Standard, ladies and gentlemen. Lewis Cook is available for the Cherries, a Chelsea player, former Chelsea player, I'm pretty sure. Lewis Cook.
I don't
Isn't
know.
he with the wild hair? No. Wrong.
Lewis Cook probably is just a very mediocre player who plays for the Cherries.
Yeah, former Leeds player. My bad.
Oh, the relegated Leeds team. Wonderful.
Whatever. All right, moving on. Lewis okay. Injury against Brentford, okay. While Adam Smith and Marcus I don't know any of these people. Okay.
Tyler Adams, your fave.
We came close to signing him, apparently.
Is he fit? I don't think he's fit. Or is he making his debut?
He could be making his debut with Luis Sinisterra. Do you know Sinisterra?
I believe he's a South American player. Maybe Ecuador or Venezuela, somewhere.
Colombia.
Oh, yeah, that's
There
probably
you
it.
go. Yeah, he's also a former Leeds player, so he's one of the players to jump ship, I suppose.
But he also played elsewhere, Sinisterra.
Yeah.
Maybe in the Dutch league.
Yep, Feyenoord. What
Yeah.
the hell, Daniel? Get out of here with that. No, that was a good. That was a good one. I'm impressed. Okay, Reece James not going to be around, or is believed to be close to a return. That's
Ooh.
actually really good because he was grabbing his hammy, and I was thinking we might be in trouble for longer than would be ideal. But look at that. Look at that. Armando Broja, yeah, you saw that tip that was divulged by the Albanian president of the FA, I think. You
I
didn't
have
see
no idea what
that
you're talking
one?
about.
You
No.
didn't see that one, Daniel.
No. You can have one tonight,
I'll
Asaf. You
take
can have
that one.
one.
Yep. Albanian FA president says Broha might even be on the bench this week. What were
That's
his
where he
words?
belongs.
Why would they stop me from reading that? Okay. Wesley, okay, here we go. Wesley Fofana and Kunku, Lavia and Badiashile are some of the names not involved. Not
Well,
involved. Okay.
guess
So
he's
there
not
you go.
back this week. That
Yes,
is
he's
sure.
not. You ready for the Evening Standards prediction? The
Of course.
Cherries are yet to win under new management, despite showing some promise themselves. Still, Chelsea surely have to win and certainly have the quality to do so. If we don't, it's extra crisis, bonus crisis. Okay? Chelsea to win 3-1. That's their prediction.
That's been like our prediction every week for like
Yeah.
every game.
Yeah, well, clock's right twice a day, Daniel.
Yeah, but like we're playing bottom of the barrel teams every time. We're like 3-1, 3-0, 4-0. And then we
Yeah.
keep losing.
Yeah. I mean, a team that has not won under their manager yet, that would be pretty embarrassing, would it not?
Those are the kinds of teams that beat Chelsea.
At this point in time. All right, let's see what the Sun, another great, storied periodical, trusted,
Historic publication.
trusted, historic. The Sun. All right, Seaside Sunday. Oh, you know what? I guess Bournemouth is it a nice place? Have you been there?
No, Asaf. Unlike you, I don't go to 5 games in London a year.
Okay, let's just go to. We should go to the Vitality Stadium together, shouldn't we?
Absolutely.
Bournemouth.
Unless Bournemouth's playing there, then no.
We'll go there. Great. Are Bournemouth playing? Okay. All right. Bournemouth Vitality Stadium. This is cool. I like going to random places on maps. Right off the water here. Yep,
I'm
right
so
on the coast.
disoriented.
Can you
Is that
see?
the South Coast?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
There you go. So
It's not too far from London.
no, not at all. Look at that. And I'm sure that you could take the train and get pretty close. I wonder. Let's see. How do you get there from London? Well, how do you get there?
This is actually a geography show now.
Yeah, why not? Stamford Bridge to Vitality Stadium. You can get there in under 3 hours. There you go.
That's
One bus. Oh no, one bus. Yeah, or you could take the district line that's from Parsons Green. Oh, you'd walk to Parsons Green. Okay. There you go.
not terrible.
That's not bad at all. Okay, and let's check out what's going on down there. Let's see this. So here's Southampton.
Being on a train like that probably sucks for 3 hours, but if you really wanted to, it's not the worst.
Yeah. Come on, it's not too bad. And look at that. Southampton's right here. They must be something of rivals, no? All right, let's get on the street here. Come on. Oh, this is layers. No. Okay, well, that was cool. There you go. There's the Vitality Stadium. Let's get back to this article. Seaside, just because it said Seaside Sunday, that's what made me think about it. Let's go check out Seaside.
You got distracted.
A little bit, but it was fun. People might not know what we just saw, honestly. I think that's pretty cool little tidbit of information. It's nice for Americans Yeah, I doubt any British people are up watching. I mean, not that anybody's necessarily watching this right now, but Americans, I like to see where it is. I like to check out the stadium. I like to visit there too, and I'm sure you would too, Daniel.
Yeah, as long as Bournemouth's not playing.
One day. One day. I mean, it I wonder, it seems like a pretty nice place. I mean, from seeing it on Google Maps and this random picture of Vitality Stadium offered
Absolutely.
by the Sun, right? Okay. So here we go.
Classical, classical publication.
The first part of Super Sunday pairs, that's where we're going, two out of form sides together as Chelsea visit Bournemouth. Yep, two out of form sides. Sun Sport betting experts have previewed the contest and carefully, Sun Sport, right? And carefully, very, very original with that and creative with that name, and carefully selected our best bets, tips, and sign-up bonuses for the Premier League encounter. Here we go. Bournemouth versus Chelsea preview. Chelsea are looking to bounce back from their home defeat to Nottingham Forest last time out when they traveled to Bournemouth on Sunday. 3 hours it'll take them. Mauricio Pochettino hasn't really got the side playing the way he'd ideally have liked to, as he still battles to find his best starting 11. Best starting frickin' 3, probably. I mean, you got Colwell, Silva. I'll stick with those two. I don't know about everybody else. Maybe Chile and Enzo. With the conclusion, and it's just not been good, has it? With the conclusion of the transfer window and a fortnight to work with, those not away with their nations, he'll be hoping this is the start of their season here. The start of their season, yeah. Great. A 3-0 win over Basement Boys Luton is their only 3 points so far after 4 games, though that is one more than their hosts here. Okay, so there are people that are worse than us in the league. They just haven't spent like £1 trillion on.
Bournemouth probably spent less than 10 million euros.
Yeah, right. That's probably about dollars, Canadian dollars. They'd have been devastated to throw the lead away late at Brentford in their last outing. Okay, yeah. Brian Mbuebo bagged 90. One interesting thing is that Solanke has 2 goals in 4 games, right? Here you go.
Didn't he just sign for someone else?
Signed for Bournemouth.
Is that what happened?
Oh, I don't know.
I just saw a headline with Solanke, like
really?
literally today or yesterday.
He plays for Bournemouth.
Maybe he re-signed?
Let's see his news. Yeah. Signs new deal. There you go.
Yeah. Thought I saw something.
We are reading between the headlines, bro. We're reading all between these headlines. All up between them. Okay. You're like not impressed. All right.
It's 9:15. It's been a long day.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh no. We've revealed our time zone, Daniel. To the many watching at home.
AM, we're in Asia.
Yeah, right. Exactly. This is AM.
Australia, probably.
Exactly, right. No, I think Australia is like 15 out, whatever. Oh, yeah, Australia, whatever. We're in. Okay, no. Stop us off. Just stop. Yeah, so Dominic Solanke to score anytime, 3-1. Okay. But yeah, so he's a Chelsea boy. We know that. Chelsea Academy boy. Okay. Where is their prediction?
Didn't they just say 3-1?
No, they said Solanke is a 3-1 to score at any point. Both teams to score over 2.5 goals. Here's their bet. Both teams to score over 2.5 goals in the match, and either team to win at 6-5. Wow. Both teams have scored in 3 of Bournemouth's 4 games. They don't seem to have a problem scoring, but can't keep the ball of their own net. Well, it would be nice if we were able to put it in the opponent's net. Yeah, I don't see a prediction. Okay. Well, there you go. That's the preview. And some bets from Sunsport at the Sun. Okay.
Wonderful publication.
Excellent. That was really insightful. Really insightful.
Did we learn anything?
Other than
Dominic Solanke's got a new contract, which came up.
We learned that. We read right between that headline and found that out, didn't we?
We
really
got to the bottom of it real fast.
real fast. There isn't much writing on these, but I'm still interested in. Oh, this is okay. Oh, did they jack this from the Evening Standard? I think they did. Yeah, this is Yahoo Sport from the Evening Standard. No, thank you. Okay.
I'm calling my attorney.
Yeah, I'm sure they paid for it. So I'm sure the Evening Standard got the big bucks from Yahoo because Yahoo. Do you even are you old enough to know what the hell Yahoo is?
My email's a Yahoo email.
Not the one I sent to.
Correct, because I have more than one email. Because I have a Gmail. It's 2023.
Yeah, exactly. I'm saying nobody knows what Yahoo is, dude.
But like my main email's a Yahoo email
Right, right.
for like a decade or more.
Okay. Oh, I thought this was interesting. Now that we've checked out all of those, okay, you know what? Maybe we should go ahead and give our predictions for that game. What do you think about that?
Sure, we can. I just wanted to circle back because I thought this was interesting,
All
and
right, circle.
I want, and because I know for sure you have not heard this, so I
Okay.
want your take on this. We were talking about Benoit Badiashile, and I didn't get an opportunity to say I would you take him over to Sassy? That's not what I'm saying. I'm building up to what is an interesting point I saw earlier in the week.
I'm gonna say yes. He has more games under his belt, and Disasi has had a good goal, but I have not been very impressed by his defending.
Right. So the interesting thing that came to light this week was in the process of the buildup of the hype for the new FIFA game. Well, it's not even called FIFA anymore. Anyway, the ratings for the players were released, and it came out Disasi had like miserably slow speed, and everyone's like, "Whoa, that's crazy! Disasi's a physical, fast player." And then it came out, people were like, "No, did you know Disasi's actually like dreadfully slow?
He
Like
looks slow.
his top clocked speed was like hilariously slow.
Dude, he
Like
looks slow. He looks like he's never looked fast to me.
his top speed is like 18 miles an hour or something, and like everyone routinely runs like much faster than that.
Right.
So he's actually hilariously slow.
Yeah, that could be an issue. I also don't see him really like attacking. He seems like a threat in the air, but defensively, he doesn't seem very great in the air. I mean, his spot at in the back line is kind of always under attack and nervously under attack.
Yeah, I'm actually starting to question the decision to bring him in. I'm not sure what management saw in Disasi that they're like, let's get that guy. Other
Yeah.
than the fact that, again, we have quite a few French center backs, young French center backs. Maybe in this rebuilding, they're trying to build chemistry with the French guys that we got. Fafana, Badiashile, now of course Disasi.
Mm-hmm.
Like half our defense is French, and
Yeah. We
making the transition that much easier if they all speak the same language. I don't know
No,
if Disasi
I
speaks
do agree
English.
with that, and Thiago Silva speaks French, obviously as well. I think I think that's a big deal. Generally, I think it definitely is a big deal having players, international players, as play on club level together as well. I think you tend to see good things come out of that. Um, okay, I'm not seeing anything about that thing that you said about Sassi, but yeah, I'm not surprised, and I would in all likelihood take. I mean, what I'd really like to take is Trevmate, but I don't understand what's. I don't. It seems like something. Is it that he asked to leave, and I don't know. It doesn't. It seems like something's off there. Like he ain't coming back into the fold, and it's not because he's not good. It's because maybe he and the manager don't get along, which is weird. They both seem like chill people. Maybe the manager just doesn't rate him, and that's fine too. Um,
Honestly, if I were at Chelsea right now, I would want to jump ship. Like he'll be better off at Bayern or whoever wants him. He'll be much better off. He can rebuild his career with a lot less people. A lot of attention's on Chelsea right now, given the amount of money they spent. Like
yeah,
he shouldn't feel attached to the club. He's only got like 60 appearances. He's still a young man.
Yeah,
He
but
can go
he's
make a
he's
career
a
elsewhere.
no, he is an academy boy. But look at Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer, Cole
Doesn't
Palmer.
matter.
Yeah.
You
And
can't get sentimental about
and I
stupid
think
stuff
his
like that.
brother was also a Chelsea boy. And but look, he left. I think he went to Watford, right? He's like that midfielder. What's his name? Chalobah? Is it Nathaniel Chalobah?
I honestly could not tell you.
Trevo. Here, I'm pretty sure it's his brother. Yeah, Nathaniel Chalobah, and I'm pretty sure he plays for. Yeah,
I'm sh-
Nathaniel. Yeah,
I'm
Ipswich,
sure he's
Huddersfield.
another terrible footballer.
You son of a bitch, aren't you? Yeah, he played for Watford for like 4 years here. We went to a bunch of good plays. No, he's actually a pretty good player, man.
He's
But
so good. He played for Watford for a few years.
yeah, whatever, bro. All right, let's look at this though, because this was interesting. Nicholas Jackson's misses frustrate, but Mauricio Pochettino's faith in Chelsea's new striker is justified.
This is obviously an opinion piece here from Nick Wright.
Nick Wright taking the very, very difficult position to defend right now at Sky Sports. Um, and he's on Twitter. He's on
I
Twitter.
saw I saw this headline. I didn't read it, but I did see it. And people will say he had a strong preseason. He's still super young. The team's still gelling, but he missed a freaking wide open goal when we needed a goal
But
in like the
none
80th
of that said why you would say
minute.
exactly. That was just one. And if you watched my short, then it was not just that one. He got bullied. He was pretty much humiliated by Nottingham Forest physically. It was embarrassing for him. Most of the time, he was losing all the physical battles. I mean, there was one time that he towards the end of the game where he started to realize it and step it up. Maybe I don't know. He's a big guy, but he's slight. So, but that still doesn't explain why you would say Pochettino's faith in him is justified. Like it's one thing to say, okay, it's all right. Look at him in his totality. His future is bright. Blah blah blah. But justified having faith in him right now, what the hell does that even mean? It's not, there's nothing justified about it. He's an unproven striker in the Premier League. He's young. I believe in him in the future, but he ain't there. There's no justification for not having a damn good starting striker in the Premier League. It kind of pisses me off. I'm starting to get angry, Nick Wright. Nick Wright, that's how you only have 4,000, not even 4,000 followers on Twitter. Okay? You know what? There you go. I'll follow you. Done.
Oh my gosh.
Done.
How many followers do you have, Asaf?
Not many on this account.
Oh, on this account. Just got to log into the real account. That's where all the followers are.
I don't do X much, I'm not a
Uh-huh.
big X guy.
But don't worry guys, his real drumming account, it's a hit.
Yeah. It's a real hit. It's not even that much of a hit, and I've been ignoring it as well. But we're not here to talk about that, Daniel. We're here to talk about Nicholas Jackson. Why does this guy Nick Wright? What? They share the same first name. That's what it has to be, really. Nick Wright. What you lack in good looks, you also lack in takes on soccer.
Just really bashing Nick right now.
Nick Wright's getting killed, but you know what? I'm allowed to. I follow him on Twitter.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
pretty fair.
Yeah. If you follow him on Twitter and you support him in that way, especially when he doesn't have that much support. Nick Wright from Sky Sports. Thank you for
You
this
got
article. Let's see why he thinks that it's justified. Nicholas Jackson buried his face in his hands after his point-blank miss in Chelsea's defeat to Forest last weekend, but there is no hiding place. No, there isn't. It was, according to Opta, the sixth big chance he has missed in 4 games since his £32 million arrival from Villarreal, which is a freaking steal. Puts him 2 clear of any other Premier League player this season. So he's got 2 more big missed chances than any other player in the Premier League this season.
I believe it.
6 big chances he has missed. That is a lot of big chances to miss in 4 games, right? Chelsea fans will also recall the wayward near-post effort from Maurice James' cross against Liverpool, the close-range header sent over the bar from Ben Chilwell's delivery against West Ham. Jackson's, I like this word, profligacy, which means he doesn't use the resources offered to him, is apparent in the underlying numbers too. He has accrued 3.03 expected goals. His movement is good, right?
He moves a lot. I don't know that I would call it good. He's offside a lot. He moves
He moves.
indifferently. He moves indifferently. It's not
Yeah.
good nor bad.
But he's getting all these expected goals. That profligacy that he is engaging in.
Why would he use that word? Why would he do it?
Because Nick Wright needs followers, Daniel.
You're not getting any followers from using that word.
All right. I like Nick. I'll support him. Right. So 3.03 expected goals and only found the net once. At least he's got 1 goal, leaving him with the biggest negative differential in the division.
Sweet.
Great. Little wonder, but all this is leading up to his faith is justified in him, okay? Little wonder, then, that his credentials are being questioned. Chelsea have invested eye-watering sums in the transfer market since Todd Bowley's takeover last year, but the prevailing view is that they still lack a striker capable of providing the cutting edge. Duh. Certainly they are asking a lot of Jackson, a Premier League newcomer charged with leading the line single-handedly in the absence of injured duo literally nobody and nobody else. Because we don't have any. And Cuckoo's not a natural striker, okay? Okay, whatever. Maybe he is, but he hasn't played as a natural striker throughout his entire career. He's not like a proven number. Okay, fine. I'll give you whatever. I'll shut up. But Mauricio Pochettino's belief in the 22-year-old is clear. It is only a matter of time, he said after Jackson scored his first goal for the club against Luton last month. Great achievement. Once he settles into the Premier League, he will show it more. I have no doubt that he can become one of the greatest strikers in the Premier League. That is some testimonial. What say you, Daniel?
Things like that, right? Like it's not like
he does not.
That was Poach's quote, right?
Yeah, one of the greatest strikers in the Premier League.
I think he means at current. I don't think he means like of all time. That's
but even
or English
current. You think he has that? I guess it's such a loose statement that whatever. But when you say that when he's one of the greatest strikers in the Premier League, does that even? I mean,
that means like 15 goals a season.
Okay.
In the Prem.
Okay. I don't see that this season.
It's like the 5th game. They play like 38 games.
That's true.
39? Something along those lines?
Just to me, okay. We'll let go of that line. The message was similar after the Forest game. Sometimes he is a little bit rushed in his decisions, but this is only to say he needs to settle himself, be more calm, and more relaxed and for sure he is going to score goals. In the future, we will talk in a different way, because he is going to score this type of chance. Yeah, okay. I don't see the complete striker package with him. I see like a lot of being able to turn when he has a good amount of space in the midfield. He has some beautiful turning in the midfield and running into space with the ball, without the ball. But I just don't see the first touch for him, and that's like a big one. It's not there. He just doesn't have it in tight. He can't play the ball in tight.
So how funny was that meme I sent you after the game?
Oh God,
the Lukaku one.
Yeah. You know what? To be fair, Much prefer him to Lukaku. So,
Uh, at this point, I don't even
okay.
know.
Well, that one's arguable. Um, indeed, here we go. Despite Jackson's misses, Chelsea's head coach can find encouragement in the fact he is so frequently getting into the right positions. Okay, that's what we were talking about. Only three, again, because he has all those expected goals, only three players have had more shots than him this season. Take out penalties, and only Erling Haaland ranks higher for expected goals.
Yes,
So
but
there you
Erling
go.
Haaland has like 6 times as many goals.
Yeah, because Erling Haaland is a freaking savage, and Nicholas Jackson has a crap first touch, and he cannot control the ball in tight. Cannot do it. He is not going to pull any Lewandowskis. He's not. Honestly, okay. I don't even want. I'm just so angry at Chelsea for not getting a striker. Doesn't make any sense. Jackson is not bearing enough of his chances, but he is getting them at a prodigious rate. His average of 3.8 shots per 90 minutes, meaning he is tracking well for well over 100 this season. For well over 100.
That's great, but he can't even finish his dinner. So he could shoot 1,000 times. He's going to
Yeah.
get 5 goals.
Yeah. Talk up his knack for making intelligent decisions in front of him. Okay. I think I've heard enough. I think Nick Wright. Should we read through all this?
That's a lot.
It's a lot to read through. That wouldn't be reading between. But the final sentence is, don't expect Pochettino to lose faith anytime soon.
Well, he has no other option, so he can't.
Yeah, he can't lose faith. Nick Wright. I don't know. Maybe we should have read the rest of your article. I have seen talk about this guy.
I can't see what you're typing. Ivan Toney.
Yeah. What say you?
He's another one of those guys.
From Brentford, 27 turning 28.
He's just like the guy from Forest. He's just like Mikel Antonio. He's just like all those guys. They play for terrible clubs, but they just score goals.
Well, except he has had something of an exceptional number of goals for Brentford. I mean, look at that. 2020 since 2020 at Brentford, he's made 111 appearances. Granted, I'm sure not all of those are in the Premier League. 63 goals. That is a huge return.
I would agree with you.
Yeah. So certainly if we're talking Tony or no Tony right now, we got to go with Tony, right?
Tony's definitely been linked with Chelsea, is he not?
Yeah. That's why we're talking about him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think here you go. It
But now we got to wait till January.
Right.
January is so far away.
Yeah, it's really not gonna happen. In fact, we're supposed to have Nkunku hopefully back around that time. But still, again, we need
Nkunku and Tony would be.
Yeah, that would be good.
Jackson off the bench might not be bad. Tired legs, he runs in behind, gets a couple freebies.
Yeah. I mean, he needs to be used right. He needs to be bred into the Premier League is what he needs to be doing. He needs to be sculpted into that. What is this? Ivan Toney Instagram hint? What's his Instagram hint?
I don't know. It's probably clickbait.
Ivan Toney has dropped a hint. Yeah, let's find out. Has dropped a hint over his future with a post showing the Brentford striker continuing to train during his suspension. Toney captioned his post, I didn't come this far to only come this far. You're right, it's clickbait.
Oh, what a hint.
That was some hint. All right. Well,
he didn't get this far to get this far.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Thanks a lot. All right, it's that time, Daniel-san.
Yep.
It's that
you
time.
First.
Is it me first? Okay, that's fair because I'm usually the one that goes second, I think. Am I?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go with this. But let's at least pull up the FOT mob stats while we do it. Okay. Here we go. We have Chelsea FC versus AFC Bournemouth at the Vitality Stadium, September 17th, 9 a.m. Eastern. Chelsea are currently in 12th place on the table. Bournemouth, humble 16th. We're two of the worst teams in the league, in the worst form in the league. And I am going to say, let's see who we got. Basically no changes. We might get, I think we're gonna win this game. And it's going to be 3-2.
I myself have a going 2-1 Chelsea.
Okay. There you go. There you have it. 3-2, 3 Chelsea to 2 Bournemouth. We're going to see Raheem score again. We might, you know what? I want to say Broha. If he comes on, he's going to score. Broja. If he comes on, he's scoring. Yeah, I'll say those two. Okay, there we go. Anything else to say about this?
No,
Fixture?
it's just one of those things we're going to have to watch and see how it goes. I have no idea how they're going to play.
Yeah.
I'm so used to them just sucking.
Yeah. Chelsea?
Yeah. Well, both teams. Bournemouth,
That's true.
I'm sure have done plenty of sucking.
Yeah. At least we get a break from like really tough teams for a while.
Have we played any tough teams yet? We played Liverpool the opening week at the Ridge.
Yeah. That's about it.
We've had like the easiest start to the season, and we can't win.
Yeah. Liverpool, West Ham. I don't know. Again, West Ham are doing very well right now.
Followed by Luton, and then Nottingham Forest, followed by Bournemouth.
Dude, do not forget, West Ham are in 4th place, okay? It's because of James Ward-Prowse, but...
Oh, please, please, please. I cannot do that right now.
All right, fine. Well, I think we had a good show today. What do you think?
Yeah. I mean, at this point, now we just got to wait for the match. Hopefully we have a good showing. I'd like to see the boys come out with some energy and dominate the match. AFC Bournemouth are not a strong team.
Yeah.
You would hope we get the result. But again, do you have any confidence? You might have said your prediction, but are you confident in that prediction?
No, not even a little bit. Again,
not even a little bit.
They did draw their last time out at Brentford, and I respect Brentford right now. I do. I think they're they're in 8th place so far, and Thomas Frank has put out a consistent team basically since he got to the Premier League with Brentford. It's been impressive as hell. And look what Bournemouth was able to do. They were able to score 2 goals. Solanke scored another goal too, and he's on a hot streak basically. 2-goal hot streak. But he must be pretty much feeling himself lately, no? Actually David Brooks, I remember him too. He scored a goal. Yeah. So I'm not at all feeling confident. No.
Well, we'll have to see how it goes.
Yeah, 3-2. 3-2. What else was I going to say here? Yeah. Look at West Ham in 4th place. Yeah. We got to do it. Now's the time. Now's the time to turn it around, Daniel, son. Now is the frickin' time.
Well, it'll be dire if we don't.
Yeah. We'll be veering into crisis.
Nah, we'll be full-blown crisis.
All right. Let me put us back in no shared screen. We don't need to be sharing screen anymore. We're not doing that. We're going back to bigger, better screen faces on the screen. And I'm going to say thank you for joining me today. It's been fabulous, Daniel. And I hope that we are able to do this again soon.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Okay, great. So I hope that you live football and prosper until the next time we see each other.
I hope that as well.
Okay. All right, Daniel. I'm going to say goodbye.
Toodles, good folks.
Later, dude. Okay, so that basically will put an end to this show. I appreciate you guys coming by, watching the live stream, watching the video after, watching any shorts that I put out, completely supporting me, think I'm amazing, thinking Daniel is an extremely sexy screen face, and just have a good time with us. Until the next time we see each other, I hope you live football and prosper. Thanks, y'all. Take it easy.
Soccer? But it's really called football. Soccer? The creators called it football. Soccer? You know, you play it with your feet. Reading